Good day, lovely people of Ghana. My name is Selasi Penu, contestant number 28, representing the Volta region for Miss Ghana 2020. Today, it is the norm that women are taking charge and making substantial changes in the world. On the 15th of September 1977, a baby girl was born to her parents who lived on the University of Nigeria campus in Nsukka. She grew up being curious and questioning the world as she knew it. She was an early reader and an early writer whose horizons were expanded by African literature and would lead to her being the most novel voice of our time. I'm elated to speak about a woman, a driving force of change in the world, Miss Chimamanda Adichie.
I think for me, recognizing femaleness came as a kind of recognition of the things from which I was excluded. Right? And as a child, I asked questions. It just didn't make sense to me, it just didn't make sense.
Miss Chimamanda Adichie has had a huge impact on the world. There are three main aspects that she focuses on. They are feminism, race, and identity. She redefines feminism and talks about how feminism is the equality of genders and how no one should be discriminated against based on their gender. She also talks about how the world has been unfair to men and how we should not expect certain things from them, like being the providers, or how they should shun their vulnerabilities, such as crying, and how we should all embrace it and that there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable or being feminist. She also destroys certain misconceptions about feminism or how female feminists should look like. Saying that you can be a feminist and you can also like makeup as well, or you can like flowers. For race, she talks about how certain beauty and cultural standards are seen as superior to other cultures and standards, or even worse, how they are forced down on the rest of the world as our basic standards. For example, how kinky hair or braided hair is seen as unsophisticated or not beautiful or not polished enough. And for identity, which are mainly race, gender, sexuality, religion, and social class, she talks about how it affects our interactions with the world and how our experiences in different parts of the world are changed. For example, how Muslims are treated in the United States of America because Muslims are now synonymous with bombings or terrorism. These are certain stereotypes from our identities that affect people in huge ways. This is why she's a driving force of change. And these are the reasons why these discussions need to be had due to globalization. The inadequate portrayal of certain genders and certain races has led to a clash of perceptions and the truth. As we now share our spaces with the rest of the world, it has become more pertinent to have these open and uncomfortable discussions. Having these discussions now mean airing our differences and becoming tolerant, if not accepting of these differences. I believe that this is necessary if we are to become a truly united world. With a life of impact comes achievements. The most notable award Ms. Chimamanda has received for her writing is the MacArthur Fellows Program, which is informally known as the Genius Grant. Her TED Talk video, The Danger of a Single Story, has a truth and novelty that is undeniable and is consequently the most viewed of its kind. If you get the chance, you should really watch it. She has also been associated with Forbes Africa, Harvard and Wellesley universities, and has shared spaces and been interviewed by phenomenal people alike. I believe in the changes she's made. Not only do I believe in the changes she's still bringing about, but she being brave enough to know that something is wrong and fighting against it with everyone thinking you're different. Miss Chimamanda once said, "It's not your job to be likable, it's your job to be yourself." She holds on to her beliefs, not wavering because they are an integral part of her. This is impactful in and of itself because it inspires and strengthens people to take a critical look at the world and not just accept that everything they've been told is right. Most importantly, it dares people to right what might be wrong with our imperfect world. I'm so glad to share such a wonderful woman with you today, and I hope you get to know more about her and what she stands for. based on how she chooses to impact the world. It means the more people that listen to her truly stunning, thought-provoking and humor-filled words, the more people she impacts. This video is just a peek behind the curtains. So do get on board if you already aren't, and you'll be surprised at how captivated you'll be. Thank you.